For generations, we have been told that losing strength and muscle as we age is just an inevitable part of growing older. We are taught to accept lower energy, slower recovery, and weakening frames as normal biological decay. Modern food culture pushes processed shakes and synthetic powders as the only answer to keeping your body strong in your later decades. Yet if you look back at historical medical systems and traditional rural populations around the world, people frequently maintained functional strength deep into their 70s and 80s without a single modern supplement. They did not rely on hyper-refined protein isolates or artificial meal replacements. Instead, they leaned heavily on dense, traditional whole foods that delivered complete amino acids, along with vital cofactors, microminerals, and gut-supportive compounds. Modern scientific research is finally catching up to what ancient observation knew long ago. The way your body processes building blocks changes completely as you age, and most modern advice gets it completely backwards. In this video, you will discover 15 forgotten high-protein superfoods that were traditionally used to preserve physical stamina, rebuild muscle density, and protect vital energy past the age of 60. Later in this video, we will examine a humble seed that contains more bioavailable building blocks than beef, as well as a rich, dark traditional broth that actively repairs the gut lining so your body can actually absorb what you eat. You will also learn why one of the most common high-protein foods eaten today might actually be causing the internal inflammation that wastes your strength away. Number 1. Sardines and wild small fish. Most people view small canned fish as a simple, cheap pantry item or an old-fashioned snack reserved for grandfathers. In reality, small wild fish like sardines and anchovies represent one of the most powerful complete protein sources ever consumed by ancient coastal populations. Traditional Mediterranean and East Asian cultures consumed these small fish whole, including the soft, flexible bones and skin. From a modern biological perspective, as the human body passes 60 years of age, it experiences a shift known as anabolic resistance. This means your muscles require higher concentrations of essential amino acids, particularly leucine, to trigger the exact same muscle-building signaling that used to happen effortlessly in your 20s. Small whole fish provide a dense array of complete protein alongside high concentrations of omega-3 fatty acids. Research indicates that these essential fats help reduce systemic inflammation, allowing muscle tissues to respond more effectively to protein intake. Furthermore, because these fish are consumed whole with their soft bones, they provide an ideal ratio of calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. This unique combination supports bone matrix density alongside muscle tissue repair. Modern diets often focus purely on isolated muscle meat, which lacks these critical balancing minerals. Incorporating small wild fish into your weekly routine provides an effortless way to supply your body with easy-to-digest protein that supports both joint flexibility and cellular energy without overburdening your digestive system. Number 2. Bone broth and collagenous stews. In almost every traditional culture across Europe, Asia, and the Americas, liquid food prepared by simmering animal bones, joints, and connective tissue for extended hours was considered the ultimate restorative tonic. Today, modern culture views meat broth as merely a soup base or a comforting liquid for when you are ill. The true power of long-simmered bone broth lies in its high concentration of specific amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. While muscle meat is rich in essential amino acids necessary for direct muscle synthesis, it lacks the foundational building blocks required to repair tendons, ligaments, and the gut lining. As we age, our connective tissues lose elasticity, and our digestive tract becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients. Glycine found abundantly in traditional bone broth supports the integrity of the intestinal wall, while simultaneously promoting joint resilience. Studies suggest that maintaining healthy connective tissue is just as crucial for physical strength after 60 as building muscle mass itself. If your joints hurt every time you lift, carry, or walk, your body will naturally inhibit muscle activation to protect itself from injury. By regularly drinking traditional bone broth or using rich gelatinous stocks in your cooking, you provide your frame with the structural protein it needs to keep joints lubricated and tendons strong. Number 3. Cultured goat milk kefir. For thousands of years, pastoral communities in the Caucasus Mountains and across the Middle East relied on fermented goat milk to sustain extraordinary longevity and physical vigor. While modern dairy products are often heavily processed, pasteurized, and stripped of beneficial enzymes, traditional cultured goat milk remains a nutritional marvel. Many adults over 60 struggle to digest standard cow milk due to sensitivity to specific proteins and lactose. Goat milk possesses a naturally different protein structure with smaller fat globules and a 2-beta-casein, which is far gentler on the human digestive system. When this milk is fermented into kefir, live beneficial bacteria break down the remaining sugars and pre-digest the proteins. This process transforms the milk into a dense liquid rich in bioavailable peptide chains and active probiotics. Modern science shows that muscle maintenance is intimately connected to gut health. If your microbiome is out of balance, your body struggles to break down complex proteins into usable amino acids, leading to muscle wasting over time. Cultured goat milk kefir restores the intestinal ecosystem while delivering highly absorbable protein and essential minerals like potassium and calcium. Drinking a daily portion supports gut comfort, enhances nutrient uptake, and provides steady muscle-fueling energy throughout your morning. Number 4. Lentils sprouted with ancient grains. Lentils and ancient grains have been the backbone of human civilization, from the Fertile Crescent to the high Andes. In modern fitness circles, plant proteins are frequently dismissed as inferior or incomplete compared to animal products. This perspective misses the profound wisdom of traditional preparation methods. Ancient households rarely ate plain raw legumes. They meticulously soaked sprouted and cooked lentils alongside heritage grains like emmer spelt or wild rice. Sprouting activates hidden enzymes within the seed, breaking down anti-nutrients like phytic acid, which otherwise bind to essential minerals and inhibit protein digestion. Combining sprouted lentils with traditional grains creates a complete amino acid profile that rivals traditional animal meats without causing digestive heaviness. As we age, digestive acid levels naturally decrease, making heavy, dense meats harder to fully break down. Sprouted lentils paired with ancient grains present an easily digestible, clean source of protein packed with soluble fiber. Research suggests that the fermentable fiber in lentils feeds beneficial gut bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, which play a critical role in reducing low-grade body inflammation. This combination helps keep your blood sugar stable while providing a continuous, steady supply of amino acids to repair muscle fibers throughout the afternoon. Number 5. Pasture-raised whole eggs. For several decades, public health advice erroneously warned older adults to limit their egg consumption due to fears over dietary cholesterol. This recommendation led millions of people to consume pale egg whites or drop eggs from their diet, entirely depriving themselves of one of nature's most perfect foods. Traditional farming communities always valued the entire egg, recognizing the yolk as the source of vitality and strength. The white of an egg contains pure, high-quality albumin protein, but the yolk contains the essential cofactors required to actually use that protein efficiently. Egg yolks are rich in choline, lutein, healthy fats, and fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Modern scientific studies demonstrate that consuming whole eggs triggers significantly greater muscle protein-building responses after physical activity than consuming egg whites alone. The natural lipids inside the yolk act as cell-signaling triggers that help your body absorb and utilize the amino acids far more effectively. Pasture-raised eggs from chickens allowed to forage naturally on greens, and insects contain significantly higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. For individuals over 60, consuming whole pastured eggs provides an easily prepared, affordable, and exceptionally dense source of complete protein that supports brain function, eye health, and physical strength. Number 6. Wild-caught salmon and fat-rich fish. Deep-water, cold ocean fish have sustained northern coastal tribes for millennia, providing the physical stamina required to endure harsh climates and heavy labor. In contrast to factory-farmed fish, raised on artificial feeds, wild-caught salmon swims thousands of miles against powerful rivers, resulting in dense, nutrient-packed muscle tissue. Wild salmon is extraordinary because it pairs high-quality muscle-building protein with immense concentrations of astaxanthin and long-chain omega-3 fatty acids. Astaxanthin is the vibrant red pigment found in wild marine life and acts as a powerful cellular antioxidant. As we grow older, muscle tissue suffers from increased oxidative stress, which contributes to cellular fatigue and slower recovery after basic physical work. Research indicates that the combination of clean marine protein and deep-sea omega-3 fats reduces muscle breakdown while enhancing muscle protein synthesis rates in older adults. This makes wild, cold water fish an irreplaceable asset for anyone seeking to maintain functional strength past 60. Eating wild salmon provides your body with the exact structural components needed to rebuild muscle tissue while simultaneously cooling off systemic inflammatory fires that sap your daily stamina. Number 7. Traditional fermented tempeh. Indonesian cultures have relied on fermented soybean cakes, known as tempeh, for centuries, as a primary source of physical endurance and muscular strength. While modern processed soy products like isolated soy protein powders and artificial meat substitutes are highly refined and hard to digest, traditional tempeh undergoes a completely different natural transformation. Whole soybeans are soaked, boiled, and cultured with a beneficial fungus that breaks down complex carbohydrates and proteins into simple, easily absorbed amino acid chains. This natural fermentation neutralizes phytic acid and enzyme inhibitors while creating unique bioactive peptides. For adults over 60 who desire a non-animal protein source, traditional tempeh offers a remarkably dense protein profile that is exceptionally light on the stomach. Scientific investigations reveal that the natural fermentation process increases the bioavailability of essential minerals such as iron, magnesium, and zinc. These minerals are critical for cellular energy production and muscle contraction. By choosing traditional fermented tempeh over heavily processed modern soy isolates, you gain access to clean, plant-based muscle support that honors ancient preservation techniques and honors your gut-delicate balance. Number 8. Raw pumpkin seeds and pepitas. Native cultures throughout the Americas revered pumpkin seeds as both a vital seasonal food and a potent natural restorative. These small green seeds were routinely gathered dried and consumed daily to maintain physical vigor, stamina, and urinary tract vitality. Pumpkin seeds are one of the most concentrated plant sources of protein available in nature, but their true power lies in their extraordinary mineral density. They are packed with magnesium, zinc, iron, and manganese. Magnesium is an essential mineral required for over 300 enzyme reactions in the human body, including muscle contraction, nerve signal transmission, and protein synthesis. Many adults past the age of 60 suffer from subclinical magnesium deficiency, which often manifests as night cramps, muscle weakness, and persistent fatigue. Research shows that without adequate cellular magnesium, your body cannot efficiently synthesize new protein molecules, regardless of how much protein you eat. Incorporating raw or lightly toasted pumpkin seeds into your daily diet provides a powerful double benefit: high-quality plant protein paired directly with the exact mineral triggers your cells need to build and maintain lean muscle mass. This brings us to a crucial point about how modern food processing has systematically stripped our diets of these essential balancing minerals. If you are finding this breakdown of forgotten food intelligence valuable, take a moment to reflect on how simple changes can transform your daily energy. Staying tuned until the end will reveal how combining these traditional foods creates a total system for lifelong physical independence. Number 9. Grass-fed beef liver. In nearly every traditional hunter-gatherer and pastoral society across human history, muscle meats were secondary. The most prized organ was always the liver. It was routinely reserved for elders, pregnant women, and warriors recovering from battle, because traditional healers recognized its unmatched power to restore blood energy and physical strength. In modern times, beef liver has fallen out of favor due to misplaced fears and unappealing preparations. Yet from a pure nutritional perspective, grass-fed beef liver is arguably the most nutrient-dense food on planet Earth. It is not only rich in high-quality protein, but also contains unparalleled levels of preformed vitamin A, all B vitamins, particularly B12, and bioavailable heme iron. As human bodies age, the ability to absorb vitamin B12 drops significantly, leading to unexplained exhaustion, muscle weakness, and neurological fog. Studies confirm that heme iron and B vitamins found in liver directly support red blood cell formation and cellular respiration. When your blood can transport oxygen efficiently to your muscle tissues, your physical capacity increases exponentially. Consuming small portions of grass-fed beef liver, even once or through traditional dried preparations, supplies your system with the ultimate biological spark plug needed to utilize protein and rebuild physical stamina. Number 10. Ancient hemp seeds. Hemp has been cultivated by human civilizations for over 10,000 years, spanning ancient China, India, and Europe. The seeds of the hemp plant were prized as a primary food source during times of heavy physical labor and seasonal transitions due to their ability to sustain long-lasting energy. Hemp seeds present a remarkably rare feature in the plant kingdom. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. Furthermore, the primary proteins in hemp seeds are edestin and albumin. Edestin is a unique globulin protein that closely mirrors the proteins found in human blood plasma, making it extraordinarily easy for the human body to digest and assimilate without causing gas bloating or intestinal strain. For individuals over 60, who often experience diminished stomach acid production, hemp seed protein offers an effortless way to supply muscle tissues with clean building blocks. Research indicates that hemp seeds also contain an ideal ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 essential fatty acids, along with gamma-linolenic acid. This unique fatty acid profile supports arterial health, reduces joint stiffness, and provides a smooth, steady stream of cellular fuel that keeps your body feeling light and resilient. Number 11. Traditional sheep and goat milk yogurt. Across the mountainous regions of Greece, Turkey, and the Balkans, rural elders are legendary for their active lifestyles, well into their 90s. A central pillar of their traditional diet has always been thick, whole milk yogurt, fermented slowly in earthenware vessels using fresh sheep or goat milk. Unlike commercial factory-produced yogurts, which are often thickened with starches, gelatin, or added sugars, traditional sheep and goat yogurt is thick because the liquid whey is naturally strained away. This process concentrates the high-quality casein and whey proteins while dramatically reducing the lactose content. Sheep milk in particular contains nearly double the protein and healthy fat content of standard cow milk, providing an exceptionally dense biological fuel. Modern health research shows that the combination of slow-fermented proteins and high calcium content found in sheep and goat yogurt plays a key role in protecting against age-related muscle and bone loss. The active lactic acid bacteria pre-digest the milk proteins, converting them into free amino acids that your body can absorb almost immediately upon eating. Incorporating this traditional fermented dairy into your diet provides a rich, creamy, and easily digestible foundation for muscular maintenance. Number 12. Wild-caught sardine and fish roe. In traditional maritime communities, from Scandinavia to the Pacific Rim, fish eggs, or roe, were considered sacred foods, essential for physical power recovery and vitality. Fishermen would carefully preserve the roe harvest, ensuring it was shared among the community during cold months. Fish roe is essentially a concentrated capsule of pure biological life. It contains dense, complete proteins alongside extraordinarily high levels of phospholipid-bound omega-3 fatty acids, marine phospholipids, choline and fat-soluble vitamins D and K2. While standard fish oils provide omega-3 fats in triglyceride form, phospholipid-bound fats are absorbed far more efficiently by human cell membranes, especially in aging tissues. Research highlights that as we age, our cellular membranes become less fluid, which impairs cell signaling and nutrient uptake. The unique marine phospholipids found in fish roe help restore cell membrane flexibility, allowing muscle cells to take up amino acids and glucose more effectively. A tiny portion of traditional fish roe provides an enormous concentration of muscle-supporting nutrients that protect cellular health and boost overall physical vitality. This brings us to a common trap that many people over 60 fall into: Many assume that simply eating more protein is enough to maintain strength. But if your digestive tract lacks the cellular energy and structural enzymes to break that protein down, most of it goes to waste. Maybe, the less you have, the more you are required to boast. That is why traditional diets always paired protein foods with fermented preparations. Number 13. Sprouted quinoa and ancient pseudograins. High in the Andes Mountains, ancient Inca civilizations sustained their armies and agricultural builders on a hardy crop known as quinoa, referring to it as the mother of all grains. Though often grouped with grains, quinoa is actually a nutrient-dense seed that naturally resists harsh environmental stress. Quinoa stands out because unlike true cereal grains like wheat or corn, it provides a complete amino acid profile containing balanced amounts of lysine and methionine, which are typically scarce in plant foods. When quinoa is sprouted prior to cooking, its dormant enzymes are activated, breaking down complex storage proteins into simpler peptides and neutralizing saponins that can irritate the gut lining. For adults past 60, maintaining clean, stable energy without triggering blood sugar spikes is vital for muscle preservation. High blood sugar spikes trigger systemic inflammation, which accelerates muscle tissue breakdown. Studies show that sprouted quinoa offers a low glycemic, high-protein foundation that releases glucose slowly into the bloodstream. This steady energy delivery prevents insulin spikes, allowing your body to remain in a state of clean muscle maintenance throughout the day. Number 14. Grass-fed raw milk cheddar and aged chews. Traditional European cheesemakers spent centuries perfecting the art of preserving raw grass-fed milk through natural aging and bacterial fermentation. In traditional Swiss Alpine and English farming communities, aged raw milk cheeses were consumed daily by farmhands, engaging in demanding manual labor. When cheese is crafted from raw grass-fed milk and aged slowly over many months, several beneficial transformations occur. The natural enzymes and beneficial microbes break down the milk proteins into short peptide chains and free amino acids. Furthermore, the aging process naturally eliminates virtually all lactose, making aged raw cheeses easily tolerable, even for those who typically avoid standard dairy. Aged raw cheddar is exceptionally dense in protein, calcium, and vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is a critical nutrient that directs calcium out of your arteries and straight into your bone matrix. Modern research reveals that muscle strength and bone density are deeply intertwined. Strong muscles require a solid skeletal anchor. By consuming traditional aged raw milk cheese, you supply your body with concentrated pre-digested protein alongside the exact structural minerals needed to keep your skeletal frame rigid and your muscles powerfully attached. Number 15. Sprouted black beans and heritage legumes. Across Central and South America, traditional diets revolved around the symbiotic pairing of sprouted black beans, heritage corn, and squash. Traditional societies knew through centuries of practice that black beans had to be meticulously soaked, rinsed, and cooked with aromatic digestive herbs like epazote to unlock their true nourishment. Black beans possess one of the highest concentrations of anthocyanins found in any plant food. Anthocyanins are powerful dark purple pigments that act as potent cell-protecting antioxidants. For older adults, muscle wasting is often driven by localized inflammation and cellular decay within muscle fibers. The dense protein in black beans, paired with these rich dark pigments, helps shield muscle cells from oxidative stress, while providing a massive dose of dietary fiber. Scientific research shows that a healthy gut microbiome fueled by legume fibers produces high amounts of butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that directly reduces body-wide inflammation and improves cellular energy production in muscle tissue. When prepared through proper traditional soaking and sprouting methods, black beans become a soothing, highly digestible source of muscle-rebuilding protein that supports both gut health and long-term stamina. Looking back across thousands of years of human history reveals a striking truth. Ancient civilizations did not possess modern laboratories, synthetic powders, or isolated chemical supplements. Yet through keen observation, traditional preparation methods, and respect for natural whole foods, they maintained functional strength, resilience, and physical independence deep into their later years. The modern paradigm often views physical decline past the age of 60 as an unavoidable tragedy that must be managed with synthetic interventions. But when you look at the evidence presented by both ancient tradition and modern science, a different picture emerges. Your body retains an incredible capability to repair, rebuild, and maintain lean muscle tissue at any age if you feed it the right raw materials. By stepping away from heavily processed, ultra-refined foods and returning to time-tested, nutrient-dense staples like small wild fish, traditional bone broths, cultured fermentations, pastured eggs, and sprouted seeds, you give your body the exact tools it needs to thrive. Muscle past 60 is not just about aesthetics. It is your armor for daily independence, your metabolic engine, and your reservoir of physical vitality. If this exploration of forgotten traditional wisdom and modern nutritional science has shifted how you view your daily food, take a moment to reflect on simple changes you can make today. Start by incorporating just one or two of these traditional powerhouses into your weekly routine and observe how your body responds over time. Which of these traditional superfoods are you excited to bring back into your kitchen? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you value this deep evidence-backed approach to ancient health wisdom, consider subscribing to explore more forgotten truths for long-term health and physical strength.